Delphi gets so into the performance, she seems to almost lose herself, forgetting that there are other people around and that this hotel is currently occupied. She finishes, pulls the trombone to the side, this long gleaming instrument, and bows a single time.
Celine claps.
Yeah. Wow. I've never seen an instrument with a clutch.
Oh.
That was really good.
That is not the sound I expected it to make.
You know what? First, I didn't know you played an instrument. Second, I would not have guessed the trombone.
I used to play harp and piano, but trombone is the thing that I can manage now with, smiles.
Yeah,
So-
Julian actually leans up and takes the trombone from her gently. She's like, "That's probably enough for tonight, because you know."
Yeah.
It is 3 in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
No, that's not what. Okay.
Is
Velvet kind of looks at Delphi's hands. Your hand, obviously her arm's broken, but
are your fingers okay? Can you not string anymore?
She looks down at her hand and then holds it up to you. Oh, yeah, hold on. She slowly moves one finger after the other. You notice, if people can sort of, wiggle their fingers at a normal speed, and when she made the finger wiggle motion before, you could tell that something was a little bit off. They seem sort of imprecise and very sudden, almost, borderline robotic, if that had to be a description. Yeah, I don't have great manual dexterity. Not so much. She flips her hand around and, clenches her fist open and closing it. But I've got a lot of grip strength and a lot of arm power. Strong.
Okay.
You take a look, and she was actually gripping the trombone pretty tightly when she was playing it.
Oh yeah, there's just a hand imprint.
Yeah, I do that. I'm sorry.
Wow,
Look,
I just thought it came with a grip. That's just you.
No, look, you can see the grooves of her little beans.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
She's a little off-put by the topic of conversation. Not the beans, that part's fine. But, talking about her hand, she's like, okay, if you want to talk about it more, we could talk about it tomorrow, I guess, I think.
Sorry. Sorry.
Do you want to go watch a movie?
Yes.
I will go try. Hey, Sprout, how you doing?
Sprout is gripping something with both of its stub arms, holding it above its mask and trying to, try its hardest to, stand up as high as it can to, reach towards you with this thing in its hands.
Oh.
Takes the thing? Is he giving it
It's
to me?
It's like a ball of purple ribbon.
Oh.
There's definitely something solid in there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
She
what did
wasn't
you
sure
do?
if it was supposed to stay a ball or not, so she's kind of turning it around in her hands like, what do I... Does
It
this...
is barely holding... Sprout does
Oh,
not
okay,
hold it.
so this is his wrapping job. Alright.
Yeah.
Not that Velvet would know that's a thing people do.
A ribbon.
She starts to unfurl it like a cat.
There's a rock.
She slurps it up like spaghetti.
Oh boy.
She looks really happy for a split second, then looks like, wait, looks at Sprout. It's like,
Oh, wow.
He knows. Thank you, Sprout.
He holds up 2 arms triumphantly.
she leans in real close.
Were you spying on me, buddy? You found a good rock, though.
Sprout looks back to Celine, writes down, "Are we spies?"
Celine does a cutthroat motion,
Oh, Sprout, you're so silly. All right, I guess we'll go try that really quick before I try the movie. Jillian, did you help with this parasol? Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
she turns slowly in a way because his chair swivels.
It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do with all this stuff.
I mean, you just take it and... Hey, Sprout, do you want a little ride?
Oh.
Okay.
Holds up arms.
Okay, come here, you little rascal. She picks the 2 of them up. It's a good thing this crab is light. Now, we do need to talk about what we're doing with this crab, Sprout.
Sprout silently absorbs the crab into his form.
Duffy's sitting down. There's a big there's a big TV placed in front of her.
So Celine's eyes widen. Oh, that's so much bigger than the TV we have at my house.
Really? This is a big one?
Oh, for my family, yes.
Yeah, no, this is one of the smallest ones that they were selling over at Bluebell. Oh my god, I had to carry this all the way back from Bluebell. That was a lot.
That's 50 miles.
That was a long day. Delphi like gets a distant look.
You didn't even have like a wheelbarrow or something? Just.
I mean, not at the time.
Oh my god, Delphi.
You know what the best thing about being able to see people's aura is that in addition to knowing if they're jerks or not, it's all so different. Like Delphi's is really, really strong and refreshing. And like, gosh, and like Glamier's is really weird, and Jillian's is. I have never seen one like Glamier's. Jillian's is so strange. Everyone's is so weird. It's like I have like no sense of taste at all.
Sprout hard flashback to the rock.
But and like whenever my friends start talking about like, oh, this is the best Stein you can get, and this is a lager, I'm like, I don't know why they're all the same, but I get the sense like that's what it is for me. That's my this has a sprinkling of nice and an aftertaste of saucy. It's like that, but it's for people. No one here has an aftertaste of saucy, do they?
Well, I mean, Velvet, did you want to have a seat or?
I'm gonna stand back here first to see if it works before I settle in and take a spot.
Fair enough.
Normally these are just like they sell these in like windowed shops, and they're all on screaming the same thing at you in chorus, and it's just big white screens.
With that, Delphi leans over and excitedly like vibrates in her seat. Okay, this is one of my favorite movies. I hope you guys like it. It's kind of I think it's advertised primarily towards kids. So
should we get Atticus?
I think we should get Atticus.
Atticus is down here.
I'll go get him.
So Atticus is down here at Madigo's studio.
Yeah.
Hello? Madigo? Are you in here?
The scent of pain immediately strikes your nostrils. You notice Madigo on the far side of the room, just a tuft of fur sticking out from the fishy blanket.
Oh.
I know
Atticus?
it's pretty late. I'm sorry, I wasn't sure if you were asleep or not. I just wanted to say, I hope you're feeling better, and also thank you for letting me use some of your paint and miscellaneous objects earlier. And if you are feeling better, we're about to watch a movie. Apparently, it's really fun.
Madigo slowly uncoils the blanket. They walk over to you and just like stand there as if expectantly to take them where they need to go.
Oh, I think we're just back at the inn. Let's go.
Jillian, have you seen Atticus? He just kind of wandered off.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He's on his way.
Oh, okay. Hey, thanks again for the help with the parasol. I really appreciate that.
No problem. It's not often I actually get to make like nice fancy things like that, so that was fun.
I mean, have you seen your dress? Like, goodness gracious, that is...
I didn't make this.
You didn't?
Jillian DeGray made it, but not me. Hold on, that probably sounds weird. So, that's actually, like, not my name.
Oh.
I just saw it on the dress I was wearing, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna use that. So, that's it.
Oh. Huh. I didn't realize that.
Yep. She kind of smacks on the side of her head. Not a lot going on up there from before, so I made do with what I had.
I see. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's how it is.
Celine just like one hand in her pocket, just like, oh boy, I'm really good with people, aren't I?
Jay, you put Madigo behind the TV.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's where they go.
Hey, warm.
Glammy.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
it!
Hey, Levin. Glamier.
They're inspecting some cookies. They're
Yeah.
acting like it's a secret.
Oh. Atticus turns around. Okay, I can't see the cookies anymore.
No, it's fine. We'll let you have some if you don't tell anyone.
What the hell are you up to?
Yes, eat.
Atticus eats cookies.
Yeah. No, we're just messing around. What's up?
My Lord for Shield. Anyway, we're about to watch a movie, one of Delphi's things. I don't know if you're
Oh, he's gone. He loves them.
Levin is just you hear the door slam 2 seconds later. He's gone.
you should come too. Everyone else is going.
Oh, is it Technicolor Tophat team again?
I think so, yeah.
Man, I have seen that one about a million times. I'll think about it.
Okay. Well,
Have fun.
even if you don't want to watch it, Atticus kind of shifts back and forth between his feet. You should still come for a minute.
All right, I guess so.
I'm
If you
picturing
insist.
I'm picturing like the bashful animation that Pikachu does in Hey You Pikachu.
Pretty much, yeah. And I'll keep the cookie secret in exchange.
Good deal. All right.
Yeah. Well, Jillian, did you want to join us for the movie?
Yeah. I'll be a few minutes after. You guys can start with me. I gotta lock up and make sure that all the guests are in the rooms and stuff.
Alrighty. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
Ho ho, there you are.
Atticus freezes like when Sprout was trying to climb that bench and was like, oh, I've been spotted. Atticus has like the exact same physical reaction, even though he's just walking across the courtyard.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
No, it's fun. It's great. Are you going to watch the movie?
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay, cool. He gives you a thumbs up. I will be there in a second.
Okay, do you need help?
Nope.
All right, well, I'll see you in a bit.
Atticus is going to retrieve his secret sack.
You guys, Delphi's been showing us her favorite commercial.
It's the only one that comes on before the movie, so I have to loop it again and again. It's my favorite through acclamation, mostly. Delphi is like hugging her knees and like pointing at the screen. Speaking of hugging knees, Levin is in the corner scrunched over. He does not fit in the
Oh God, I feel you, buddy.
Oh, Jillian's not here yet. Okay, that's fine.
I can see a little of it. It's really strange.
It's hard to it's more or less hard to grasp. Velvet.
So the way TVs work is they show different levels of red, green, and blue light that combine into different colors at a pixel level. So actually, based on the way Velvet sees, she would see an almost grayscale, super muted, completely inverted color version of the image, except where it's white, which is also white. So it would look horrible.
Oh.
But she's like interested a little. Like she's probably gonna like sit through the first 10 minutes because it's like, oh, this is what it looks like?
So, you all sit down and you start watching this, this absolutely awful movie. You see, like, a title card come up for the Technicolor Tophat team, and, immediately cutting in just at a way too loud level is this overbearing soundtrack. It's like... This entire thing is a painful experience, both visually and auditorily. Delphi rocks back and forth, pointing at it excitedly. The titular Technicolor Tophat team comes out on stage. Color, recently invented and added to the television viewing experience, is oversaturated and garish. These almost vaudeville performers perform their transformations, disappearing in puffs of hideous red, blue, and yellow smoke, just too much for the eye to handle. They reappear in their Sentai forms, fully transformed as they're all dragged off screen by an elongated cane. Oh, this is my favorite part. This is the part where the narrator comes out, Delphi points. A man dressed in a drab gray suit wanders onto stage. The Technicolor Tophat team is going out to solve crimes. He wanders back off stage.
Oh, that's what's going on?
Celine is enraptured by this.
Velvet is so confused. She's like, every time is there any like, it is Tophat red or whatever, and the red one appears, and she's like,
That's like blue green. What are they doing?
Tophat Red appears on stage, his signature blazing cape billowing in the wind that is clearly provided by a fan off stage. Tophat Red points at his mustachioed arch-villain. And yet, from off-screen, you can tell something's happening. Exactly what isn't conveyed by any action on the screen, and instead, the same gray-suited man wanders back onto stage. Tophat Red has been shot. Bang! What? He yells loudly at Tophat Red.
No!
Tophat Red falls down, gripping his chest. So the reason that they had Tophat Red get shot is because you can't see the blood on his. Why do you all look so scared?
why did they shoot him for entertainment?
Why is his name Red?
The same man, this gray-suited narrator turns towards the screen and with a somber expression pronounces, "He is bleeding," as if warning you to say that this could happen to you as well.
What did you do?
Atticus.
What did you do,
Atticus,
Superman?
don't look. You're too young. He's too young, Delphi.
Celine just slams her hands on the table. Get up, come on!
Velvet looks at Levin to see his reaction to this.
Levin is biting his nails. Madigo behind the TV, warm.
What is Sprout doing?
Sprout is like looking in front of the screen and trying to look behind it and like tapping the screen with his arm.
He's looking
Oh,
for the
Sprout,
tiny
Sprout.
people.
They're not in there. I thought the same thing. They're not in there.
This progresses over the course of like 25 minutes as this loud and occasionally shrill and distorted trumpet burns itself into your subconsciousness. This experience is terrible, one of the burdens of an ever-evolving art form, yet many of your friends seem riveted. You find Delphi as if like subconsciously mumbling this, just goes, "Man, I want to be as cool as Tophat Red someday," she says as the same gray-suited man says, "Tophat Red is incredibly strong. Look at him run."
It's just like you, Delphi. He's super strong.
Her tail's waggling back and forth. Oh, do you think so? I just, like Tophat Red can do so many things that I can't. Like, I'm pretty sure he can fly. The gray-suited man as if on cue. He can fly. I knew that part was coming.
Oh. Yeah, but here's the thing, Delphi. You've got something that he doesn't. Soft. Sometimes Tophat Red is just a little too rough and tough, you know?
Yeah, you're right. I could be like a Tophat Red that's nicer and that maybe pays his taxes.
What?
She says, smiling. Oh, did you not know the actor that played? We don't need to talk about that.
Julian stops. That guy's dead now.
Yeah, let's just say Tophat Red was in the red often.
Every 15 minutes, every time you guys talk about Tophat Red, there's always like, and you're like, wow, he's so cool, or like, oh, he's such a criminal. Actually, in the beat after you're done and you go to pay attention, Velvet once again just goes, why is he Tophat Red?
After some time, you can tell that, the performance is weighing on our wonderful, behatted heroes. They begin to breathe more heavily, and even the man with in the gray suit begins to express some form of discomfort. Suddenly, from either side sweep in these great curtains. done in grayscale. They stand and a card lazily floats down that reads intermission.
Oh, thank God, I
so
needed
that's
that.
part one.
Oh.
Yeah, oh my God. Like, did you see Tophat Blue? Tophat Blue, actually, I found out later, really badly hurt himself during that scene, but he kept doing it anyway, because, like, if you mess it up, apparently they can't change it, so they gotta keep everything. You gotta do it all in one take.
If you mess up, is that when they shoot you?
That's called being fired.
Velvet is still staring at.
Intermission. That's what it says.
Oh. Celine just looks back and gives a thumbs up to Velvet.
Delphi's like, she's unballed, and her tail is now flapping freely, smacking whoever the fuck's around. She looks over. Okay, so we've got a short break for intermission if anybody needs snacks or food or anything, and then we're on to Act 2, and then there's a longer break during Act 3, because that's when they're making too much noise and the police show up and it just takes a little longer.
Oh, those are the best.
Those are the best behind-the-scenes knowledge. Delphi claps. I'm so happy somebody else likes the Technicolor Tophat team.
I'm an editor on the Technicolor Tophat Wikia.
God,
They are some of my favorites.
Delphi is so cute. Holy shit.
Celine, if you know any other movies, I'd love to know about them, because we only own Technicolor Tophat Team Volume 1, and you know how they kind of broke up afterwards?
Yeah, they sure did. I actually have a couple of shows that I like, and get this. They're actually meant for older audiences. They're nothing like risque or anything like that, but they're like a little more rough and tumble, you know?
Julian covers Atticus's ears.
So, we got a sec. Delphi climbs up and rolls over the back. It's gonna be okay, Levin. She pats Levin on the shoulder. He nods.
He's crying.
Okay.
Huh.
We've got it.
Blamia is over here with an entire huge tray of drinks and snacks, and it has taken him the entire viewing to get it over here because he doesn't want to drop it.
Oh,
and he is
Velvet.
He is bracing himself for the precipice of carpet.
Oh, clear the way, clear the way.
All right, you can do this.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Oh
sorry.
no! Now I'm self-conscious. No.
No, you're doing great, Glammy. We'll look away.
Everybody look away. Delphi puts her head onto the bench.
Do I need to roll for this?
Oh no, don't.
Yeah, let's do
oh
it.
No, don't do this to Glammy. Don't do this to
Velvet
him.
is ready with her surgical precision.
okay.
Oh God. Okay, thank you.
Oh God.
Glammy takes a deep breath. He pauses for a minute and closes his eyes. The encouragement from all of these people, the pressure to not fuck up. He can do this. He takes one grand step forward, his tall heels sinking into the carpet ever so slightly. He can do this. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You're doing it!
Oh God, I have to lay them down. I have to lay them down!
Glammier, you feel gravity set in around the tray, this perfectly balanced thing as you bring it down. And you have a flashback to falling earlier, just beautifully, perfectly. You slam the tray down absolutely flawlessly, and everyone looks and just...
Yay. In an alternate universe, Cat knocks them all on the floor.
Yeah,
Oh my God, Glammy, thank you so much. This looks amazing.
I didn't make it.
Well, you still brought it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. How long is the intermission?
it's like another 5 minutes.
Yeah, at
okay.
least.
Okay. Atticus goes and picks up his sack by the door and closes the door, drags the sack sort of about to here and like drops it, and then kind of like straightens himself up and looks away and then slowly turns around, and he's got an expression you haven't seen before, which is a really mischievous grin, and he kind of tenses his fingers. So, I bet you're wondering why I've called you all here today. Well,
Yes.
Yes.
Tophat?
Yes.
Movie?
Atticus drags the sack over and hefts it onto this table here. I don't know how long we're gonna be staying, everyone else was doing gifts, but I got a little carried away. I was gonna do one for Velvet, but I ended up doing this instead. And he opens up the sack and begins rifling through it. I'm just gonna hang on. Look away for a second.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's the wrong
Velvet
direction.
stands on her head.
I'm committing.
So there's like a rustle of cloth and a bunch of weirder, like harsher sounds, like clacking, and some like scraping across the wood. Okay, look. So there is set up a little like box display with a bunch of figures in it, kind of like a nativity scene almost. But it is dolls representing everyone from Crossroads.
Oh my god!
You made action figures?
There's a tiny Delphi doll made out of the repurposed Ram backpack. There's a little Jillian with a green mushroom hat. There's a Matago with leaf cat ears and a twig paintbrush in its hand. Levin is a painted straw doll with a fluff chef's hat and a little, like, burned area on the face for smoke. Glamier's little doll smeared with that luminescent moss we found in the forest.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't touch that shit.
Glamier sits down, just starts crying.
Oh my god.
The doll of Atticus has blue cloth with little wheels on its feet and a tiny cloak made out of flour sack. Velvet's outfit on the doll is made up of doily, and her hair is made of river weeds with like the little iridescent glow on it. The Celine doll has black and yellow fabric, and it flips around to the other side, which is a Firefly doll.
Everyone can hear glass shattering and Celine's like,
And Sprout, Sprout is a lime painted black.
He's freaking out!
Oh my god.
Atticus, this is amazing.
We got action figures. I'm already like Tophat Red.
Thank you. Only some of them are posable. Like, there's varying degrees of action, but I wanted, yeah, like with this, you guys can remember us after we go. I don't know. After I go get my car, I guess. I don't know where we're going after this.
Yeah, that's a really good, like, sadness for half a second as the impending departure sets in. Yeah, Delphi perks back up and, like, Velvet, you see that aura turn melancholic for, like, 0.5 seconds, but then, woo, full fluff. That's a really good idea, Atticus. Thank you so much for the action figure.